Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Alright, so this is No, I'm Not Human. This game came out a month ago, and it was on my wish list, and I meant to play it the day it came out, and I didn't. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? I'm pretty sure the guy on the front cover of this game was in Static Dread, the game which I have not yet finished. I have another episode recorded and edited. I'm just waiting for Kennedy to catch up so I can post it. You live in here all by your lonesome? It's none of your business. Reckon someone is here. Alright then, I'll swing by another time. See ya. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to have been headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning, then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. You'll see me in the kitchen. See you in the morning. Wait, he had that whole conversation with me through the door? Wait, what did that tip say? Entrance view. Okay. Interesting. I can smoke 0 remaining. Phone, use, okay. Assuming smoke might be like a sanity thing. This looks real nice. Bathroom open. Better not be going there right now. I'll check during the day. Okay, not going anywhere, I guess. Is every drawer locked? Today's the 31st. Kombucha. Saves the game. The save persists even if you have your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink makes me feel good. Clears my head. Reminds me of better times. Okay. Oh, I can go in here. Hey, sleep by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Okay. Nope. I don't look that way. Not anymore. Am I going to bed? I'll just go to sleep then. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. That burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. What could possibly be lighter than the sun? Heck? I just took a shower, so I'm hopefully, like, by the end of this episode, like, my hair will be, you know, dry. Not so fluffy, maybe. There's a little energy in the top. I'm not getting a tutorial, which is cool, I guess. Radio, use. There's the tutorial. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob. And move your cursor left to right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. Okay.
Still can't get a signal. Try changing the wave range. Do this left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need to the right knob. I need to do wave and... I remember the wave blocker from the radios. Oh, okay. Yeah. So... Hello, this is the emergency service dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning! So you'll catch on fire if you go outside? This has like 60 seconds vibes where you gotta like go into like the nuke bunker. Can you transcribe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning. That's like me. I'm literally so pale as soon as I walk outside. Like, this is precisely what happens to me. Do not leave the house till dark. That guy haunts at streets at night, the pale one. He's not human. He's not human. Okay, cool. Oh, there was a better signal. That's why the words were... I thought they were talking weird. Little lucky cat. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Okay, that's pretty depressing. I had Nerf guns. And video games. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. That's also very depressing. Why do I gotta be so depressed? You can even talk out loud to yourself. Yes. That's right. My neighbor said he'd be here in the kitchen. How are you here in the morning when you're not supposed to go outside during the day? So it's true after all. Well, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you don't have to remember to let. You have to remember to let other people in. I have to remember to let other people in. Why did I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We just can't bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes to ask if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Oh, why do I need to have people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. Strenuous is a big word, okay? I had to use a lot of brain power for that one. Someone's gonna tell me that I mispronounced it. Don't you worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. Good, I'm a D1 yapper. Be sure to look at out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 030840. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Hold on. Something tells me that I need that. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Road's gone. Oh, is the question marks? Is it gonna tell me like the side effects? Do I got a cockroach in here? Can I can point at it, but I can't do anything. Interesting. Alright, I'll crack one. Reduces. Gosh, freaking dang it. Should go to bed. Why did I listen to you? By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy if you ever... Gosh dang it. You ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Well, maybe I should have gone... Yeah, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for the holidays. Okay. Loneliness and isolation. Yep, I would put that up, huh? Okay. You know me, I love a game with style, and this game has style, just like Static Dread, that one game that Kennedy has yet to finish watching. Oh, good. I knew I needed to write that down. What does smoking do? Look at my window might make me go blind. What? Really? No one will be out on the street at this time of day. Interesting. Okay. Beer day. Beer day. That's good to know. I'm gonna save. Can I? Oh, I only have one. I'm not gonna save. That would be a really bad idea. Alright, here I go. Alright, so... Oh, someone's knocking. Someone's knocking. Can I... Okay, so I can only go to the front door during the... Let's see. Hi! My daddy here. Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he goes out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice, but today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Please don't tell him I did that. How'd you hear in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, and then they go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's something to be afraid of. Or nothing to be afraid of, or is there? Wait, can I can't leave? Have a good day. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like an armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, she was picking up her dad. Okay. Someone else is already here? Can I come in? You're really tall, sir. I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone they found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is pretty crappy sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never gonna get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't go any differently from the bar. Why'd they kick you out of the previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there. No one would have noticed. Alright, you can come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't go amount to a hill of beans these days. Trust doesn't amount to a hill of beans? But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't have promised anything. Alright, this guy seemed pretty chill. If I'm being honest. Is he in the kitchen? Whatever. He could be anywhere. So, hello. Yeah, you look like you came from the ground. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot today. The TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Wait a minute. If they look weird, are they bad? Like, was he freakishly tall, so, like, he's, like, a visitor? How do I know? TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting and goo under our feet, but it could be worse. I saw this while you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own house, so now I'm trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea. What's gonna happen? Like, can I even guess? Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. Come in. Thank you. Now I get to live a little longer. I mean, everyone here seems... Gosh freaking dang it! Hey, can you go to the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. You on the other side of the door, I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your face? What's wrong? Looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fears made people forget what joy feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good still is left in the world. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. I don't understand. I'm gonna say he should leave. Don't bury yourself in grief. If you focus on it too much, it'll start eating you alive. And from there, well, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself, alright? Like, he seemed fine. I don't understand. Okay, yeah, we don't look that way anymore. Hold on, I forgot I can look at the windows. See teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Okay. What about this window? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I don't know. That last guy actually seemed kind of chill. This door is literally open. All right. How did the energy work again? Oh, it's during the day, right? Oh no, letting people into. I forgot what he said. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that it is related to society's overgrowing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans, avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Please tell me what it is. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Okay. Cool. Radio time. Now for our new program. Yes, I am human. It's simple. You send in your photo and we'll check what you really are. Okay. Just send your photos to the email and we'll handle the rest. Okay. I'm still confused. Like, I think all those people last night were probably good. Just because there were no signs, right? But please, don't send annoying, teeth, fingernails. Do not accept anything else. Oh, you have to probably be showing everything? I can't find this radio reception. This is volume. Okay. Anyone in here? What are these? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Ooh, where's Waldo? Must be annoying. Wish people could just leave me alone already. Bro is so tall. Yes, was there something you wanted? Oh, you can test them. Need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. You got teeth? Okay, take a look. Taking that odor of sadness and smoke. Those are yellow. Right? Is that... It's like half white, half yellow. Is this lighting? Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor. Pull out the gun! Alright. You're good. You're good, bro. I like your cane. She wasn't in the office. Let's see. You're not in the kitchen. This is a really weird spot for you to be. I hope this all ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had gotten fired. All I wanted to go home and climb into bed and cry my eyes out. But then I got there. I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as soon as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It freaked me out. But I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." And he quickly pulled me away and sat me down by the table. I wanted to leave, but then I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, you're gonna make me decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? I'm so nervous. I can't remember if I ate yesterday. Huh. Those are some beautiful teeth. Those are some. So do I fit the description? I'm a visitor. How? It can't be. Oh, I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna run out of my own head. If I hear her out, is that... No. Scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? That's like really like... It didn't seem like a person who was about to die. It was just like a... They were like, wait, I'm a visitor? Like they didn't like fight it. They weren't like, no, I'm not a visitor. They just like accepted it. Does this guy have anything to say? Something you wanted? Blame the chain of catastrophe that broke everyone's mind. The sun tearing in the brink of the explosion, the arrival of the visitors, economic crisis, so on and so forth. Messed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar, and screamed, stop blaming everything on but yourselves. Then let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Alright, he's just a little cranky. So... Do I need to, like, clean this up? No? I mean, the teeth were perfectly white, so, like... Right? That was the right decision? I wonder if there's people... This guy... He's probably gone, right? Okay. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me, but I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. What? How to find some peace in your home? Who are you? Doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not. But I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. The heat doesn't bother you. I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off, but what if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Oh, come in. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. What does that mean? How do I still don't understand how oh, hi. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. Strange folds in his skin, as though his flesh is the wrong size of his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring onto you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Interesting. Interesting. What do you want? Stop knocking at my door. Yo! Among Us. Among Us. You've been selling crazy. You hold up okay there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know. Hey, I've got a dope way for you to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is busy being about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are crapping their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. After the sun, time to rise and grind, you feel me? Yeah, come on in. That's what I'm talking about. Finally. Oh, wait, hold on. I wasn't looking at their teeth. Whoops. This is gonna be the weird dude. Oh, the bodies of teenagers lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears it had been recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Okay. This knock is different. It's obviously the creepy weirdo. Or it's not. Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long, but I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age to do that to you, son. What are you hoping to find here? Here in town? I just need to place my bones to rest, kid. Ever since this darn business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they are up to something, and they need to be put down. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now, you ain't a fool, kid. But hell, if I'm gonna just shoo them away, let one go, it'll be right back to tear you out your throat. Okay. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty vermins. You're soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. We'll let know of armor with a mile of it in this place. Okay, so now I've accepted 3 people. Oh, shoot. You're still there. No one's coming to the door tonight, so I can go to sleep. I never checked this window. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Okay, so... I thought it's, like, not safe to go out at night. I guess it's just not safe to be in one place at night? I wonder if the visitors, like... Good afternoon, here's news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emergency situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as the FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. These have become stupid ways. Let's just say that no sign of, this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Next up, crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. I saw that pale maniac. Alright. If only there was a little warmth. Keeping the jacket on. Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? So you don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question, sorry. Okay, hold on, let me look at the radio. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag chasing, flowing through the wind? Looking to start again? What the freak? Why did they make this so difficult? Oh shoot, it's because I'm doing it wrong. An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. What the heck? Don't let this blight take over your body. Call your experts immediately. Oh, let me get that. Hold on. Let me get that. Oh, yeah. I didn't even touch the phone yet. So cast out the evil spirit, cleanses your body of the aura, and provide you with an enhanced protection. Okay, I'm putting this down. Okay, put that down. Okay, I want to call my neighbor. Unless he's sleeping right now. Neighbor. 0308440. Call. Hey, neighbor. So what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked to me about going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. It's the last time I risked her life like that. I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured out if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. I think he said outside, not inside. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. Back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was in her imagination, but she's not really biting. Be careful. You too. Alright, what was this other number? Hold on, just take a picture of it. 777 460. Hello, please hold while I connect you with the available visitor removal specialist. Oh, no. Oh, who are you? What do you mean? I see. You avoid my question. It seems the visitors just already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries. We can work with this. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? No. And don't start. Don't not even kombucha, otherwise it'll be easier for the spirits to claim your body. Even one sip in the mycelium could have started growing inside you and taking control of your body like a puppet. Phew, that's not this is not a simple case. It's not simple at all. All right then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Yes. Explains it. It's not the visitor spirit, it's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need the exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Crazy. Charged what? I thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call had a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? 5 stars! Thank you. Feedback is important. Okay. Anyone in the bathroom? I need to check myself. Wait, you can become visitors? No, I'm not checking myself. I'm good. Anyone here? I'd hope not. This guy looks like a goober. What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? What are you, a scammer? Come on, don't call me that. I'm an analyst. If you knew how much cash across these palms, you'd be straight drooling, bro. I'm a professional, but I ain't all about business. But I am all about business. I'm going too fast. People bring their dough to me, and I get back 5, no, 10 times what they put in. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 mil in debts, sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a crap about them now. I'd look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Okay. I want to trust... Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lived out of the way of the wilds. No TV, no radio. Or just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I would let my own cross the threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat when I sleep. Why are you here then? Well, if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me, he's the reason I left my cabin. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? Saw the tall bale visitor too, so I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If you only knew what I'd been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you'll hear it all. Alright, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna test you. What do you want to check? We'll do the hands, I guess. I'm just a regular guy. I don't see no crap with these nails, see? Oh, I didn't get a look at them. Don't get me wrong. I wash them, bro. I just didn't have time to do it today. They're clean, mostly. I didn't get a look at them. Were they dirty? The right hand didn't look that dirty. They're clean, mostly. Frick. I didn't think clicking would. I thought it would be cute. Let's look. Only it was a little warm. I'm gonna look at your hands. I tore them all off. You can take a look. So is that dirt? These are torn off. These are dirty? They're really long. She's for sure a freaking visitor. Because she's confused. The other one was confused too. Can't really check my hands when they're like this. Forgive me, please don't shoot. There's something I'd like to tell you, but... You know, I'm tired of living like this. But you chose not... No, I didn't... Meanwhile, someone else was killed in their own home. Ever think about why that is? No. No. I have the feeling I've messed up deeply. So, do I turn into a visitor? If they stay with me, do they kill me? Are we about to find out? For real? Everyone's fine? There's a group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're just taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Y'all can use my house. My house is nice and clean. Oh, the charred husk of the teenager's body are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's good time they showed up to take away the corpses. Good thing they showed up. You hate to think what kind of disease could spread if the decaying flesh were left to rot out there. Charred flesh? That's actually insane to think about. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently a small squad was sent here from the city to provide security to the female employees. You hear fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. Okay. I have a feeling I'm doing something wrong. He's right here, guys. Guys, look forward. Like, just look. He's at my porch. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. No, stop fidgeting and stand still. What the freak? She got a child with her? Why did they make everyone look goofy, bro? Hello, can you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this one is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Are your kids dead? Don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of these rascals, but nothing happened to them. Probably found their way to my mom's place. They always run off over there whenever they get sick of me, or when their father comes to ask for money again. So you let me in? I just want to rest so I can go find my kids. Sure. I'm opening a hotel. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Do I gotta test both of them? This is a bad idea. This is a real bad idea. So we meet again. Who are you? I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. Strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with the divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page of this book. What should I open to? Open right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaited us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I think I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyways, I only came out here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Okay. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I let a mom and a child in, and I still have a freak ton of people living with me. Here's the news. SEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on FEMA. First, a word from our sponsors. Okay. Uh-huh. Welcome. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where I'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Oh, yes. I love government conspiracies. Is my hair getting nice and flowy? Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Is he gonna say FEMA? I wish this went a little faster, but I understand it needs to be long. Wait, what? He's not coming. How'd they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Do you know you're alive right now? Dang it, I knew he wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother, father, he could be saying anything. Okay. Alright, guys. I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know, I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society needed me. Great. Is there something you wanted? I can check his fingernails too. Are things better here? I don't bother with anyone. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flickers on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much to work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all of this, and now one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. Okay, interesting. He's going on a crusade. Okay. It's stuffy in here. Okay, how's the kid? Oh, he's tired. Like me. He's shy around new people, too. So he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this, but it's too late to change any of that now. I'm testing you for sure. Go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Eyes? Look at that. Yeah, you look good. Huge bags? Yeah, that's some deprivation. Deprivation. Okay. Sup? Sure there ain't any debt collected after you? Look, debts are canceled, bro. The sun took care of that. The banks aren't exactly doing stuff either. Probably never will again, which means I'm as free as a bird. But the grind never ends, boys. Betting is so cooked. I gotta think up something new, something better. Among Us. You're gonna find a new hustle? I came up with a cracked way to make a bank a little while ago. Wanna hear it? Let's hear it. FEMA's clearly calling the shots now, right? We need to, like, kiss up. I'm thinking if we hand chumps over to them on the regular, they might even let us into one of their tight bunkers. You feel me? I'm gonna hand people over to FEMA. Sure, why not? Okay. Dire times call for dire hustles, bro. Quarantine zones are for sheeple. It's like people, but sheep. Ain't nothing good happening there, so we gotta get in the good with FEMA. Tongue the ring a little. Okay, you didn't gotta say it like that. Don't need to kiss them, just hand over, give them what they want. Yeah, we can call the hotline and chat about some signs or whatever, so they know we ain't sus, bro. They're good guys, for real, for real. Maybe you're right. I don't see why he wouldn't be right. Trust me, you can't lose if you stick with me. Yeah, okay. Sharp, any one of us can be a visitor. So what's the story? Got me that beer? Give him the beer. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day, this fella done gone shown up. Desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging to... Okay, hold on. I think this has nothing to do with what he's saying. I think the eyeball test is if they've been in your house a few days, because it said they keep them in the camp, and then they develop the eyeball test. I think the fingernail test is like the first test you want to do. Because that's like right after they come out of the ground. I'm wondering if it's like a timing thing. Starts banging on the door, begging me to let him in, and I ain't gone cuckoo just yet. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He was pale and shaken up like he'd seen death itself. No clue how he'd gotten that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before. So I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle, and that sent the vermin running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I'd never see hair or hide of him again, but later he found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. He didn't really say much. Be patient, kid. These eyes have seen some things, and not the kind I want to remember sober. Bring the beer and I'll talk. I was drinking. I got 2 cases right there, so we're chilling, I guess. All right, hold on. I want to see if I do. What do you want to check? Eyes. But if I hadn't slept, I was crying. I don't understand how this works at all anymore. What you're doing if one sign converts it or several. I mean, there's a little bit of red, but they're not like red. And he's right. Oh, I have a third one. I'm going to become a visitor tonight. I'll make myself cry by remembering peaceful times. Oh, he's just making fun of me, I see. I don't have anyone else in my house, right? Right, it was just the mom and the child. Yeah. But I can do myself. Do I brush my teeth? I don't really want to do myself. I feel like that's a waste. I feel like that's like something you could do if you got like no visitors. I could check. Let me check this guy. No, I'm gonna check the hunter. What do you want to check? Let me see the teeth. Teeth? Show you. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Folks wanted me to wear braces when I was a kid, but I ditched the appointment. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. Got wood for it, but ain't going to no dentist. No siree. I mean, the teeth were white, but they weren't like perfect teeth. It said perfect teeth, right? I think I'm gonna save. I got 1. I won't save. I don't need to save. I don't feel as if I'm in danger, but I don't know. I don't know how. I wonder if playthroughs are random too, like the people you get. Good evening. Yeah, you seem cool. I'm from FEMA. We're making the house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Don't ask them that. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. Oh, why are you protecting? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if you would make you feel safer. No, because that's how we identify you. Still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. You have a plan of action, of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person to be on our way. He's the inside job. That's random. Okay, so I have to like. So I feel like when I compared it to 60 seconds, I was kind of close. It seems like you have to be prepared for these events. So if I'm alone, he might think I'm a visitor and shoot me. If I had asked him, "Are you alone?" That's something that the pale man asked. He probably would have shot me. And if the tall white man senses that I don't have anyone, then he kills me. So I think I need to kind of like, it's a little bit of luck is what it seems like, but I kind of need to be prepared for all situations. I sense energy here is stagnant. That's a good thing, right? Something very bad is developing within. Okay, that's not a good thing. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior incarnations, okay? Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Yeah, come on in. Oh, I can feel it. Such a dense, oppressive aura. A shadow, a strong enough poison to the entire house. Doom. I see something. It's a big bearded guy. Does it ring any bells? We need to get rid of them, or the stars will align for disaster. You understand? That is crazy that she knows he's in here. I'll kick him out. Wonderful. Tell the truth, you're in possession of a rare metaphysical space and time here. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. So he's just gone? Oh, I had to kick him out in the morning. Hi. You look like the girl from The Ring. Will it let me in? What happened? Oh, shoot, that's the daughter. They killed my daddy. Who did? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Alright, now our house is on fire. You'll help me? I'm scared. Let me make sure the house is actually on fire. No, don't bang on my door. Oh, shoot, the house is on fire. You just painted white. It's now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? The family's still alive. Worried thoughts swirl through your head and you overcome a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Okay. Oh, they're snoring. I was like, why? Pale man is standing on the street smiling. Yeah, that's a head. Holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what happened, or you're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or own impending death. What scared the soldier more? Okay. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived yesterday is dead. Okay, looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale stranger kill them all? Yep, okay. Everything checks out, except for the weird lady. That is the cat. I'm like losing my voice. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? I dance. Ballet. Can you tell? Someone sending you. Don't think so. Why matter? He says, let the cat in. But then the cat is with an obviously not human person. I'm gonna let it in. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. I have too many people in my house. I will be doing... Oh, look at... Is the cat real? I'm gonna be doing some culling tomorrow. We're gonna be thinning the herd. I'm not saving. I don't want to save. Smells like someone died tonight. Due to sharp increase in suspect visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all population areas. Travel outside your city or nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. FEMA reports that all visitors have viable hair in the area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine. So that's all for now. Stay calm. Who the freak died? The phone roulette. Yo, boys, I just got access to the marathon beta. Anyways, what was he saying? What was he saying? Oh, they went ahead and bagged it up for me. Wait, this is where the mom and the kid were. What the freak? Uh-huh. Okay. I have a basement? Who's died? So the bearded man should be gone? Okay, so I have the cat. He said let the cat in, but this lady can obviously die, right? Kitty is here. What more do you need? I need to test you. Armpits. That's so gross. It's so gross. Something you wanted. Everything okay? Yeah, why do you ask? It's not something on you. I drank some of your beer. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to self-medicate with a cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's bullcrap. Nothing ever changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. If the sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will, and if we beat the visitors, we sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When a problem is solved, it creates a void. And when we just create one of our own to fill it. I like this guy. He's pretty chill. I don't relate to him, but he's chill. Like an endless morbid fascination with collectively crapping our own pants. Go away, I feel sick. Okay. There's a little worm. I'm not sure how to talk about it right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. It might be why I feel so cold. I'm loath to bring it up, but it might just consume me if I don't. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think I'll be ready then. Gosh dang it! The mom and daughter died. Why? Want a reading? Why do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply the vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction with the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Yep, that's what they say. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. And they said, Daddy, what? Okay, I'm not even gonna bother testing her. I will test you. Armpits! Very well. I mean, it's not perfectly shaved. Like, there's some stubble. I don't know what to do. I'm not shooting enough people. I feel as if I am letting too many people live. Eyes, and now the most interesting part. I have things written in pupils. You're dying. That's as wet as they get. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how's it feel? Don't like the red blood. You spill much every hour, every day. You fan it. You do not? Yes or no? That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big... What? Did I just do something wrong? Did she... Where is the rest of her? I'm going to bed. I let the kitty in without the creepy weird person. I guess they said visitors act like humans, and she wasn't acting like a human, so maybe she was a human. Okay. Where does Kitty sleep? Anywhere, I guess. Phone roulette. Officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm a female. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. There's another. Don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes, but we'll allow them time to rest. Okay. I guess she's fine. No, I wanted you to take someone who I didn't think was a... There's no way she's a visitor. Once tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh, so I can send them now. Is that what that means? So you're still holed up here, I see. What'd you think of that guy? The one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are tough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? Plot twist, this guy's just crazy, and he's the good guy. I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay. The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh, stop knocking on my door. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What you do with the one who brought is up for you to decide. I caught that. You let the cat in, but whoever brings it, you just, yeah. We don't care about them. Why'd you ask me to let someone with a cat into my house? A powerful energy awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I cannot say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. What does portends mean? Hold on. Portends. Being a sign or warning that something momentous or calamitous is likely to happen. Testing portends doom. Okay. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Okay, so I'm doing a good job? Is that what he's saying? Because I am. Gosh dang it. Oh, you see a human skull decorated on a stake, wearing the helmet. It has a skin, but its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah. I see your humble abode is the furthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. What the freak? See, for what? Lord have mercy, I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here, and since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume? I also require compliant silence for prayer and contemplation. Complete silence. Are you out of your... This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured out it had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hotel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Okay, come in. Alright, you banged too. It was... I cannot accept everyone. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here took it out of me to let me tell you. Might I pop in and rescue me in it? How long have you been walking? What really constitutes a long walk anyways? Take yourself. You're at home. Yeah. How many steps have you taken here? Have you been walking up for a long time? You must have been, surely. But I've marched through more decades than you could have had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie. I'm not found. Do you need something? What does anyone need, dearie? A roof over my head. To share a story or two. To lie down and close my eyes peacefully. And to breathe, I suppose. I don't need for much. It's just really boring living all by my lonesome is all. You should leave. I'm turned away everywhere I go. For my wings are clipped yet I open my throat to sing. But they all turn to me eventually. Even if they say they never will. Well, I don't hold grudges. I help everyone who comes to me. Even if you find yourself in need someday, dearie, who will you turn to then? Well. Okay. Oh, there's the cat. Ooh, you're looking off at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. I wonder how the child and mother died. Is that because someone killed them in the night and that's like your warning? So like someone died tonight. Okay, so there's a visitor in my house. Wildfires are now sweeping across the foreign. Okay, expect anomaly. High solar. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fires crew from nearby cities have been developed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aurora Film Photography. Dark patches appearing to be captured in this image are a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. They calm and remaining indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Okay. So, someone needs to die. Oh, the witch died. Is it just you three? Oh, I need to listen to this. Hi, kitty. Quarantine zone status, code 51. Until 30 reporting, code 60. Mass, civilian, casualties, officers, down. Pressing burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged, initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. This is so interesting. I'm like paranoid now. I don't... Is it just those three? Alright, who killed my fortune-telling witch? It was probably this freaking obvious, like... Yeah, you're getting a FEMA notice. Our Father who art in heaven. How do you like my house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Chloe, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made of meal by the moths that have also taken up residence. Couldn't you have hanged across and made it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, father? There's the cross is right there. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. And again, Dad never gave a crap about the rules. Okay. Photo. No time to waste such nonsense. That didn't really show me anything. It's not red, right? Usually ends badly, but maybe not this time. Under these clothes, I believe there's a reason for my cold and illness. Look. Obviously! So, I'm screwed. If I'm screwed because I have no one with me. What is phone roulette before I die? 8, 9, 1, 5, 3, 3. Because I'm alone now. Oh, call. That's the hang up button, but whatever. If you reach phone roulette, we'll connect you with one of our perfect conversation partners shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems. But you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It'll make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and looked for the coldest place I could find, in the middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the ninth circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over, but I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones, and we wouldn't even know. Why'd you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel, and when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. Well, it sounds like you didn't really need the papers after the cataclysm. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time anymore for that. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. One day I stopped being his son. Now that's left is his house. Sorry, sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it burned down. I can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father if you want the house to burn down. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye. Stay strong, okay? Interesting. Well. Hopefully the guy turns up and returns my bearded friend, so I'm not, alone. Gosh dang it. Oh, I can check myself, I guess. I'm very curious as to... Look at the teeth. Oh, there's a little spot. See, we're good. White. Smokers would kill for these. Interesting. I'm alone. Hopefully, let's see what's going on first before. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. Can't tell if she's alive or dead. Tears streaks. She drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Yeah. Path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands for a man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Okay. And over here. Holy crap. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Is that building on fire? I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. Hold on. It was the witch lady that told me about the mushrooms and said they were bad. Never mind me right now. Mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes, the mushroom festival is upon us. In time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please, listen carefully and heed my words well. Yes. I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. But what they told me, let's say it's not good. I spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No. The Mushroom Festival. Oh, my dear boy, we must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it is a festival, it is known. Polly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them. They'll tell you what to do. All right, I'll take the pages from the Book of Smiles. There's a good lad. Get them and read when you have a quiet moment. Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. No one's coming tonight. What do you mean? Where's my Book of Smiles? I'm gonna die. Maybe I'm not. Hold on. I'll save. This could be a... Maybe this is a good savings time. Maybe it's a bad saving time, because I might just, like, save lock. Oh, here it is. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It toward high, and time is nigh. To eat it whole, if one could try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hands shall climb. Make haste, my friend. There is no time. So... there's a mushroom in my basement that I need to eat is step one. I can't go in anywhere. Can I look out this way yet? Nope, I don't do that anymore, apparently. We enter this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are, and await further instructions. Remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Up next, some ads. Up next, a special report on nature. Okay. That's a ghost orb. That's a ghost orb. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. A mushroom! I must eat it! Yeah, I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it. Oh, I didn't eat it. What is this the mushroom ending? There it is. Weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? Hold on. Am I supposed to eat it? I will say I know this game has multiple endings. That is all I know about it. It took me an hour and 14 minutes. So today the world in the basement mushroom grew. It were high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. Do I want to do the crazy mushroom guy stuff? I mean, I guess. I guess I should do it if it's offered to me. I gotta eat that whole thing? What did it do? Alright, good job everyone. We ate the mushroom. Even though I was told not to. Hands. We're good, there's no dirt. Clean hands. Some powder marks, nothing major. Eyes. We're good. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Armpits. We got hair. What is that? Looks like a rash or worse. A fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Oh. So. I doubt this will work, but I'm gonna try calling my neighbor. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Okay. I'm turning into a mushroom. Maybe now is the time I die. Have evicted, stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left behind from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? But if he kills not for defense, but for what sport? Whatever the case, you hope he's not an enemy. Yeah, that guy does look crazy. Can't confirm. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answers, only guesses. Is FEMA gonna return my people, or what? Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what my mind births when it breaks. What? It always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd done the same. Did he, like, gouge his eyes out? What did you see? Do you think the pale man is all that would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? No, there's something far worse out there. Bigger, stronger, it can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing should never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Okay, then I can finally get some rest. It'll be harder to get sleep without eyes to close. Interesting. Sorry to bother you, but did you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? What happened? I just wanted to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. No! I'm missing my child. They took her from me. I took in those they called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They just had been someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to the children? They all died in flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they knocked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the building on fire. I can still feel their terrified little eyes watching me. I know something I can bring them back, but thank you for listening and letting me in. That's it. 2 people. Unless you're really convincing. You are literally a zombie. The boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at a hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I've been better putting out those fires than dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyways. Alright. He does look like a zombie, but I think his story really checks out. I don't think I'll be in here for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work. We went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Wait, so does FEMA actually not return the people and they actually just kill them? Because he's a soldier. Did he just, like, reveal the truth to me? Is that what he's saying? Good afternoon. This is the news. Bringing you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones committed an attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it is unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. What happened? Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quote that drains the soul. Quiet, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. The distant funeral knell is growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax, an eternal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky substance. Serimin. Oh, they're speaking something. What the heck? What's next on the welcome guest is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under a tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. I'm waiting for someone to give me fruit? Oh, hi, cat. Okay. Anything interesting? Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw it was what was there. What? I would assume it was the guy with the gun, right? Never mind. Okay. It's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now, I'm just sitting here while the rest of you guys are out there dying. Well, the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out, after all. Low-key. These poor children. Okay, I suppose I don't know. I don't understand how grown, supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do such a thing. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? People do worse things nowadays. What could have been worse than killing a defenseless child? It wasn't just one person, it was a crowd, a mob on their own witch hunt. Hardship unmasks us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl up from the ground. Alright, I'll test you. Do what you must, I have nothing to hide. I've already lost everything. Ears. I don't understand the ears thing. I'm gonna do a photo. I still don't know what I'm looking at here. Like, there's some red, but, like, I was thinking, like, it would be, like, a obvious, like, red. No! I didn't want to do that. Just do it. Try to hold on to the images of their faces, the sounds of their voices, and their laughter. But the more time passes, the weaker those memories must become. More and more, the happy moments are consumed by twisted faces and cries of pain, fear, and confusion. I didn't mean to pull a gun on you, lady. Sorry. What did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me. It's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. You can check all you want, but nothing will change. All this is temporary. I test his eyes. Let's do... Let's do photo again. Use the flash, I don't care. Yeah, I think this guy should die. Right? How does he know I have a gun? He can't see it. Yeah. We're just gonna off that guy. Any mushrooms? Nope. Okay. I actually have one more test I can do. I did just murder that guy, but I guess we'll... ears. I feel like I'm gonna get like a really interesting thing on his ears. Yeah, that's literally nothing. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm sure my hearing will go soon, probably for the best. Oh, there's the apple! Wait, for real? How did... The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Where's the clock? Do I have a clock? Clock! Checking for a clock. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Clock! Clock! A clock! Clock! No clock. What are these wires connected to? Okay. Here I go. Alright, kitty. Wish us luck. Group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's house. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Bro, I still can't believe that the girl who was cold just had like a abyss in her stomach. Wild dogs are in the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Well, I haven't gone outside once. Holy. Small groups carrying their belongings gathering nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Oh, am I getting my people back? Now Hanging Man looks like a grim welcome sign. Am I getting my people? Give me my people. Give me my people. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What? You're in no position to make demands. You're all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's gotten us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. When are you gonna get rid of this? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. We need people. 2, to be precise. Oh, keep speeding things up. This is all for the best. He's taking both my people. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have done that. No. I'm gonna get visited by the dude. I just killed myself by doing that. I just screwed myself over. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. What even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We're the harbingers of a new fate, the orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We're simply helping her draw closer. It is only the way to find salvation. There's no going back. It is the only way to find salvation. So what is it you want? We must affirm the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for us. Yes, death influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any cases, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Okay, I guess I'll help. And shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Well, FEMA's just gonna come and take them. Keeping your distance, huh? You got fingers on your neck. Good, that improves your odds of survival, unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighbor is dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. I guess, is that a... What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Oh, I mean this necklace. It's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I'll pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I think I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your question, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in the neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? They know what they're doing. I said FEMA's taking people. They've got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You piqued my interest. Okay. I only got one question. Okay. I keep walking away from the door. Like, oh, friend, you look like you're in need of some help. Say, are you armed? Yeah, I've got a gun. Okay, then you can take out any visitors that show up. Aw, geez, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, turn you against anyone. It's just I ran into some armed lunatic. Watched him interrogate a guy. Kept asking if he was a visitor. Good thing he didn't see me, too. He might have snapped my neck right now. Right then and there. You know, one day I'll learn to kill, too. Then I won't be the one living in fear. They will. Why are you so fixated on killing? Aw, geez. Do I sound off to you? I don't mean to come across like some maniac. It's just... back before everything went to hell, I would never hurt a fly, but now soft people like me just don't last. I'm scared of what will happen if I don't learn how to fight back, you know? That's why I need to figure out how, for someone who gets it. I'll let it in because I'm afraid if I have no one, it'll be not good. And if it's not too much to ask after you test me, could you show me how to do it? How you kill a visitor? I want to stare death in its face. Yeah, sure. Assuming I don't die in the middle of the night. Do I get more kombucha? Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing their condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for the scheduled FEMA patrol and report a suspect to the relevant authorities. Remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Oh, did he say something about a cult? This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. Oh, so that's right over there. It's close to the hermit's place. Who's the hermit? We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. I got an apple and a mushroom I already ate. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Is there a... Oh, there's the clock. Was that clock always there? Ghost orb. This is crazy that the... Oh, you're the death worshippers. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Alright, we're gonna test the one dude first. You. Oh, totally. You can need to test me. I get it. I think it's kind of cool that you're being so thorough, actually. Let's look at the teeth. Is that blood? We're gonna go again. Photo. That's pretty red. His eyes aren't glowing red. Eyes? I'm gonna shoot this guy. What the heck? Looks like I'll always be the victim. Does that show up when I make a wrong kill? Like, is that... I'm only comfortable killing him because I got, I got 3 death worshippers here, and I was told not to kill those guys, so I'm kind of, like, not really worried about it. He had bloody gums. The picture was, like, meh, but he also had really bloodshot eyes. I guess they weren't, like, red pupils like the one chick did. Am I getting a visit from the mushroom god himself? Oh, I can't go indoors. Hey, you are again, my boy. I'm glad to see you did everything the Book of Smiles asked you to. I sure hope it was enough to stop the festival. How can you tell? Why? The mycelium told me. It knows oh so many things, but now it too is in danger, just like the rest of us. The mushrooms have been growing too fast. How exactly do you stop the festival? We performed an old ritual, my dear boy. We can't speak it to the mushrooms directly. No, no, no. We're not part of the mycelium, but the Book of Smiles showed us a way to claim their roots and restless growth, and well, that's just what we did. I'll be back when the time is right, and we'll make sure the mushrooms stay small and stop the festival from ever beginning. Just remember, the mushrooms aren't always what they seem. This isn't goodbye, dear boy. Got it. Heard it. Loud and clear. What's going on out here? 2 female officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, maybe just wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Okay. Can you tell me what's going on? It's so hot, I can barely breathe. People are acting all weird. Shooting and fighting each other, I don't get it. Not much TV. News never says anything good. It either makes me sad or scared, so I stopped watching it. I read somewhere that people who don't watch or read the news live longer. But Mom and Dad always watched it. One day they heard something real bad that happened on the news. I kept my TV off. Didn't want to stress myself out. But they never came back, and I still don't know what's going on. They left in a rush a couple hours after the broadcast and never came back. Now I'm way too scared to turn on the TV. I thought someone else might tell me what's going on if I talked to them. So can you, please? This is color from the ground. Interesting one. The sun is burning. What if? What if the sun burned them up? Actually, this is a nightmare. What am I supposed to do now? Wait, I don't know if that's a good idea. What if they come back home and I'm not there? But maybe you're right. I should probably stay with you for now. This guy is, like, obviously a visitor. I just need to have people here. Watching over the dead dogs. One of them is just jotting something down on its tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. The death worshippers are chanting in there. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. Probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting, even crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Okay. Let's see. Who do we got? You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. What's an ilk? What am I? What? All because of a word. One single word. But what that word is. You know who I mean. Yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't you try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? Not alone. Oh well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming from you. You don't think I led the pack to you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Would he have come in if there were two visitors in my house? Is that what that's what it sounded like he was saying. Oi! Whole world going to Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. What are you talking about? You been on any of these houses? Walked the streets? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. It's simpler now. Pair a person's throat out, and it's a winner. And it's a winner chicken dinner. How many houses have you been through? Never stayed in one of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the big picture. You still got a proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. I'll let him in. Good boy. You are literally getting all the tests tomorrow. Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it roll over you. I regret. Is that the last one? Oh. Do you ever dream? What? You know dreams? You know what a dream is? When you sleep, do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. Yeah. Do you think people will ever start dreaming again? I sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone. Why would I let him in? Please, no one kill one of my death followers. Oh, no. Please not be one of the followers of death. The situation of the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpses disposal operations have resumed through new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, a pack of stray dogs now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. Yeah, the investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about the recognized visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on... Wait, let me in. Let me in. I got it. A report on floating situation in the equatorial belt. Okay. Got the cat. It's getting used to me. Good. So everyone listening, he was trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. I wish. Avoid human patrols. They're going to kill you. Run while you still can. Yeah, this is why I listen to them, so they don't kill me. Hopefully. I don't like that you're both alive. This makes me... Yeah. Yeah. Someone's gonna be really unhappy with me. Alright, which one of you did it? Skin irritation would be on armpits, right? Or hands. Your eyes. Oh, he's good right there. Alright, you're pissing me off. I just want my parents to come back. They've taken... This guy's obviously the dude. He doesn't know what's happening. He obviously woke up, bro. Look at ears. What am I supposed to find in the ears? There's literally nothing, bro. #1 best son. Is that what his shirt says? Teeth. Those are... Oh, they're cracked, though, so they're not perfect. Right? They're white. They're just cracked. My gums bleed sometimes, either from diabetes or... Oh, no. You're dying. Some people pull their hair out or bite their nails. I guess I pick my teeth. Let's just be logical here. Who's most likely the visitor? The guy who woke up, could have woken up and has no idea what's going on, or the guy who's just annoys me with what he says? He has white teeth. They're not perfect. But why would he mention the gums bleeding? Unless him mentioning the gums bleeding is like a red herring. But his teeth were pretty white. Now, however, the guy behind him is literally staring at a wall. And I can't not shoot someone because people are dying. I think I've ruined everything again. I wish I... Was that a bad choice? Is seeing things a bad choice? Let me ask you something. Summon. What are we really? We kill. We eat what we kill. We don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, isn't it? But society, they've got us on a leash. Lucky for us, those lizards are behind us. What do you mean? It's simple, really. Basic understanding truths have replaced what was once the sense of society. There's a pack, and the pack is an alpha. Everyone threatened the pack. They die. It's a code I can get behind. But the worst thing? A sheep in wolf's clothing. You mean a wolf in sheep's clothing? No, I'm talking about those cowards you lot call visitors. They was hiding underground like rats waiting for us to go soft. Then they pop out. Why does he say that y'all call visitors? Gosh dang it! They play on our pity and make themselves harder to kill. We bear our fangs for a reason. Remind them we're beasts here, or they'll run us out. Yeah, sorry about your friend. I will say, my bad. Man, it's hard to, when you let people in, and you kind of lose track of, like... Hi there. Oh, let's look at the window. Whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at the remains. Madness of the world has gone too far. I think I accidentally skipped the line. Cultists pile firewood in a huge heap. But they plan to burn something. Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives were lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Does he plan to burn the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Sounds like the festival's still coming after all. There's so much chaos within the mycelium that the ritual, well, it's just darn didn't work. Why did it work? Something's gone cuckoo inside the mycelium. When too much malice builds up in its threads, it well gosh darn clogs everything up it does. The mushrooms are like a liver, trying to purge the body of poison, but lately there's been so much malice, the mushroom has grown beyond all bounds. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to Mushroom Land. Mushroom Land? Oh, how wrong you are, dear boy. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to, and the truth be told, it would be better that way, but alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival no matter what. Are you ready to go with me to Mushroom Land? Yes! Oh, that's spirit, my boy. Gather your things in. Hold on one gosh darn second. Let me see your watch. Midnight! Oh, goodness me. We're late. Come along now, lickety split, before the gate to Mushroom Land closes. This isn't real. Mushrooms are something else, you know. This is has to be the worst ending you could have possibly gotten. They grow very fast when things get bad. They could grow up as fast as the beanstalk right before your very eyes. Makes you wonder what will become of them when the clock strikes midnight. Bro is literally high, and I followed his instructions from the Book of Smiles. And the bigger the mushrooms. They're gonna give shade from the sun, and everything will be okay. The more clumps of malice gather under the Maya ceiling. No. See, the mushrooms will grow and provide shade from the burning sun. Why the cap could cover the whole earth until there's nothing left. Exactly, it will cover the whole earth, and we'll all be safe. Now, my dear boy, the mycelium must find a way to unleash all that rage. Okay? Fiddlesticks! Our ritual is supposed to calm it down. The apple seeds are meant to remind it of the bond between humans and mushrooms. Someone's knocking at my door. But it seems the mycelium's gone cuckoo now, blinded by the fury trapped within its threads. Mushroom Land is out there, so he doesn't even know where it is. Quickly, my dear boy, we must have to stop the mycelium before the mushroom grows too large. Follow me, lickety split. Underground we go. No way the mushroom's actually growing. Taller than the buildings. Yeah. That's it. This is the true ending. Fiddlesticks! Look like we're too late, my boy. Well, alrighty then. Say, you still got some of that kombucha? I drank it. I didn't even die. I literally learned nothing. I didn't, like, get punished for a mistake by dying or losing. This was 2 hours for the mushroom ending. I don't know how many endings this game has. But we need to find more, that's for sure. I feel like this is like the joke ending or a meme ending. And so I'm like kind of disappointed it's the first one. But it felt like it had some sort of secret to it since I had to follow some steps. That they weren't like hidden, but this is the second special thanks. Are we? Anyways. Thanks for supporting us. Question marks. Okay. No, I'm not a human. I like that a lot. That was a lot of fun. I wonder, I'm assuming it's random. I'm assuming it's random if I hit new game. I didn't even look at the settings. Typing effect. Gamepad vibration. Screen. Yeah. That was great. Anyways, if you like that, if you like the secret mushroom ending, comment your thoughts. If I did something wrong, just comment it and let me know. That'd be great. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.